supposed to go. Well, now that it's well past 6:30 on Monday evening, the 6th, I would like to call the regular meeting to order of the Village Board. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Clerk Canterbury, roll call, please.
Trustee Krueger?
Present.
Trustee Lang?
Here.
Trustee Papantos?
Present.
Trustee Rufato? Here. Trustee Vogel?
Here.
President Horker?
Here.
Trustee Vito is absent with prior notice.
Minutes, you have before you the regular minutes of the September 15th meeting. I would make a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second.
Second.
Trustee Krueger, roll call, please.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Abstain.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Abstain.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, you also have before you the minutes of the joint workshop meeting for September 17th, 2025. Need a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Trustee Vogel, second.
Second.
Trustee Papantos, roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Abstain.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Abstain.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, any changes?
There are no changes this evening.
Citizens, concerns, comments?
None?
Brings us into the
Staff reports.
regular meeting. Staff reports. Mr. Kaup, what do we got?
Oh, good evening, President,
Didn't mean to
trustees.
surprise
Yes, a little bit. I had forgotten about this. This was not so much of a report, but just wanted to give you notice that we received a thank you letter from the Village of Cary for our participation in their mutual aid call out from last month. They had a wind event that had knocked down a significant number of their trees, suffered a lot of storm damage, and 14 communities responded through the mutual aid call out through a program called the Illinois Public Works Mutual Aid Network. If you recall, we joined as a community in 2021, and this is the third time we've been able to participate and offer assistance. Hopefully we'll never need to make our own call, but if we do, we are rest assured that we would receive similar in-kind services to support us.
Nice, thank you, sir. Director Smith.
Thank you, President Horker, trustees. My original intention tonight was to tell you that the Wheeling Special Census was launching tomorrow, but with the government shutdown, the Census Bureau has been shut down. So everybody that we're working with has been furloughed, and we've been told that the census has to wait. So originally, the first mailing advertising the special census was going out tomorrow. Those are coming from Jefferson, Indiana, just so everybody knows. Keep an eye out for a piece of mail from Jefferson, Indiana. That's where the Census Bureau's National Processing Center is. This first mailing will include your 12-digit census ID. It's 12-digit code used to identify your household in the survey. So once the government shutdown ends, that mailing could happen the next day. I can't tell you when it'll happen, so I just want everybody prepared and watching out for that first communication from the census. They will send it out every week for 4 weeks, so there'll be lots of chances to catch your code and file online once we're up and going again.
And that mailing will only go to those homes that are in the district that we're counting?
Correct, and the village will put on their website that it started and you can expect to receive the mailing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Consent agenda?
You know, we're working on the budget, and we can manage, I know we're way smaller, and we've managed to not have an increase in the last 4 years. But with, going through the old budget over the weekend, I was looking at that going, should we put in some sort of contingency fund for these? Because we've had other projects ended, postponed. I'm
gonna ramble just a little bit, and I don't do it a lot, but we can't always, it turns out we're not always able to count on the federal money now, and maybe just, I'll talk to you guys individually later, but maybe we need some sort of contingency, and I know we can't do the census's end of it, but they've hit us with road stuff, and they've hit us before with some other stuff just in the last year, and it's messing with our business.
Yeah, in addition to that, there's the property tax delay at Cook County.
Awesome.
So we haven't received our normal allotment the last month or so as we wait for those bills to come out. So I agree with you, but that's what our fund balance is for, and we can discuss other avenues.
That's all I got, thank you. Consent agenda, please.
All items listed on the consent agenda are considered to be routine by the village board and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a board member or citizen so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered after all other agenda items. Excuse me. 11A, resolution approving a revised fee schedule for legal services provided by Kleinthorpe and Jenkins Limited as village attorney. 11B, resolution approving change order number 1 and final, reducing the final contract amount with Archon Construction Company by $11,040.50 from $166,417 to $155,376.50 for the 2025 manhole lining and rehabilitation project. 11C, resolution approving an agreement with Atlas Engineering Group, Inc. for consulting services for the Northgate Parkway Sidewalk Project in an amount not to exceed $35,318. 11D, resolution approving change order number 2, increasing the contract amount with El Torfer Power Systems by $16,307 from $300,000 to $316,307, for the Village Hall generator improvement projects. 11E, resolution approving a 3-year software services renewal agreement with OpenGov, Inc. for a total amount of $191,301.15. 11F, resolution approving, change order number 1, increasing the contract amount with Berger Contractors, Inc. by $165,346.08 from $2,289,995.95 to $2,455,342.03 for Phase 1 of the South Dunhurst Storm Sewer Improvement Project. 11G, ordinance declaring as surplus and authorizing the disposal of personal property owned by the Village of Wheeling by recycling, trade-in, donation, or public auction.
Any questions or comments? If there are no questions or comments on the consent agenda, I would be looking for a motion to approve as read.
So moved.
Trustee Lang.
Second.
Trustee Vogel gets the second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Rafato?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes.
13A, resolution adopting a new official village flag of the Village of Wheeling.
I know you're on this, but I was almost like tempted to.
You can.
Now you go ahead. He's very excited.
Thank you. I am honored this evening to present the legislation to formally adopt the new village flag, which is a process that began a couple of years ago during a conversation that myself, Trustee Lang, and Cook County Commissioner Scott Britton were having at a fire station when we were looking at the existing village flag and thinking about how it could be modernized and brought into the rules of vexillology, which was a term that I had not previously heard of until that conversation. And since that time, it has been a project that we've been working on slowly with Commissioner Britton's guidance in order to create a flag that better represents the current state of the Village of Wheeling and brings it in line not only with the rules of vexillology, but also the rebranding that the village has done over the last several years. This design, which you see before you, has been on the village website for about the last 6 weeks, looking for input from the residents. We received but a few comments, and the one that we did receive was positive, so I interpret that as good news that the community recognizes that this is a step forward for us in our media presentation to the public. My thanks to Trustee Lang, who created some wonderful assignments of meaning for the 8 spokes of the wheel. All of this information, of course, is available online. I don't know that anybody wants to hear me read it out loud, but there is meaning behind each part of that flag. We are very happy to not only have this one on display, but tomorrow morning, Public Works will be installing 12. We have 12 flags around the community, so our new flag will go up tomorrow morning. And I am happy to answer any questions. Commissioner Britton, do you want to say anything?
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the board. Scott Britton, 1509 Executive Lane, Glenview. I stand here wearing two hats, my official commissioner hat and representing most of Wheeling on the Cook County Board, and thank you for the opportunity to do that. But also with my hat as a card-carrying member of the North American Vexillological Association, and yes, our parties are off the hook, where we really focus on the study of flags. And the thing that I always I'm amused by is when I talk to people about flags and the fact that it's one of my hobbies, that I love flags. And everybody says, oh, I don't care about flags. Yes, you do. You don't think you do, but you do, because it's such a significant part of not only of our life as a nation, but the life of humanity, as we have tried to show emblems that show nations or principles or concepts within our societies. They are incredibly significant. And while, the flag as it existed, is a very interesting design, and certainly nothing wrong with it. This new flag complies not with the rules, but the guidelines of best flag design. And it also has, as Trustee Lang has helped us, shows very significant parts of this village and the reason why we love it so. And because of that, and the Cook County flag, which, as you may know, we also redesigned over the last couple of years. The former version was an SOB, seal on a bedsheet. We now have a flag that has significant design elements very similar to the new Wheeling flag. So, by the way, we are going to try and get the property tax bills out as soon as possible. I've been stomping my feet and holding my breath, and that's not been working. But I'm working on it. I promise. But in the meantime, we can't walk and chew gum at the same time. We can take care of the business of the village of Wheeling, and we can also do something that I think is kind of life-affirming and positive for the residents of this community. And it is my mission to get rid of all of the flag, to change the flags that I think might be better reflective of the people that you represent. Thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity.
You're welcome. We are going to need a motion. Should we have I think he should be up here by the flag. There's a photo op for him. I think Ray, you need to be by the flag too.
Yeah, go do it.
My pleasure.
While they're working their way over there, I would like a motion to adopt the new flag officially for the village of Wheeling.
So moved.
Second?
That was Rufato and Kruger for the second.
Yep.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang? Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to shake yours.
Nice job.
Well done.
It is nice. It is progress. The old one was, I understand why it should have been upgraded. This is more updated. It's more, it's cool. It meets today's aesthetic. Is that a good way to put it? Yeah.
There you go.
I don't like a lot of change.
13B, we ready?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
13B, resolution consenting to a Cook County Class 6B real estate tax assessment classification for the property located at 574 Wheeling Road in the village of Wheeling, Illinois, Windy City Linen.
Mr. Becker, what do we got here?
President Horker, trustees, I am pleased to introduce this item for you this evening. This is for a Cook County Class 6B personal property tax assessment reduction for a very successful and growing wheeling company, Windy City Linen, who has been in the community since 2008 and continues to expand. This latest expansion will occupy roughly 17,639 square feet of a property located at 574 Wheeling Road. The applicant will be making over $300,000 in investments to this property, which the other half of the building, roughly 13,000 square feet, is currently occupied by a tenant. That tenant's lease will end at the end of January 31st, 2028. So this building allows Windy City to continue the ability to grow in Wheeling. With that being said, the applicant is here, Mr. Robert Spiro and Mark Rogers from Liston Instant Tillis. But in a nutshell, you could see in the memo, with the incentive, this project will generate over $500,000 in property taxes for the village and create 10 to 20 new jobs within the first 12 months. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Trustee Kruger, was that yes, you had something, or?
No,
Good,
I don't.
okay. Trustee Rufato?
Just, can you explain this is only for a portion, excuse me, a portion of the building. So what happens when the other piece, they're buying the whole piece of property?
Correct.
And then what will happen when that other piece of, the other tenant vacates? Are they going to come back for another 6B, or will it be eligible for one because it's active?
It's occupied. Mark, do you want to address that? I'll let the attorney address it. He's
Thank you.
better at that.
Good evening. Mark Rogers, Liston and St. Tillis. So yes, this is just a partial 6B, so they're only getting 6B status on that 17,000 square feet section. When the other section does go vacant, it technically will not be eligible for a new incentive on that section, so this will remain a partial incentive for the 12-year period.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rufato, Trustee Rufato. Trustee Kruger, Papantos, you had something?
Papantos.
Yeah, that'll work.
And it might be the owner, too. From the memo, you're expecting, you'll have to come up to the mic. Sorry. You're expecting 12 months for your rehab before you'll be able to move in, or will it be sooner?
We're looking at a 12-month rehab total. We're hoping to move in sometime February, March, depending on weather, contractors, equipment delivery schedules.
Okay, so it could be faster.
It could be faster.
And I was confused and happy, but confused about taxation on the linen.
Yes,
This is sold or rented?
this is rented. In the state of Illinois, they started taxing linen rental this year. So
Okay.
we're now subject to linen, our clients are now subject to the tax.
And that tax will be payable
To y'all.
to, that's why I was happy about it. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't misreading it, or, so this is new.
It used to be B2B and used to not be taxable, and there were certain things that were to the end user, but now it's everybody.
Great,
Unless you have a resale certificate, but then again, that's.
let's not go there. Thank you.
All good, all satisfied. Need a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Rufato, second Trustee Papantos, roll call.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Good luck.
13C, D, and E together.
Yes, please.
13C, ordinance granting major site plan and building appearance approval for a building addition and associated site improvements for PH Wheeling Industrial LLC and E&H Holdings LLC, 199 Shepard Avenue, docket number PSPMAJ 24003. 13D, ordinance granting a variation from Title 19 zoning to permit an increase in the maximum permitted building height, 199 Shepard Avenue, docket number PV 25005. 13E, resolution approving a final plat of consolidation for 199 Shepard Avenue, lots 1 and 2, docket PSUB FP 25004.
What do you got, Mr. Clicker?
This is a project that was before the board previously for a concept review for a freezer storage addition to the building. As you may recall, there was the Lou Malnati's Taste of Home was temporarily in this location. The new user that comes in does a similar operation, but larger. They needed a bigger space. The plan did go through before the Plan Commission. It is for a 14,796 square foot cold storage addition. And they also do need a height variation because again, the specifications of the freezer and everything and the size of the unit that is ordered, it is slightly taller than our zoning code. It would be 46 feet and 1/4 inch in height rather than the 40 feet per the zoning code. So finally, with this addition, we needed the two separate parcels that were part of the development before to be consolidated into one so that we don't have a building crossing over parcel lines. With that, the Plan Commission did recommend approval of all three of these matters, and I just wanted to run through the conditions real quickly. On the major site plan, there were 7 conditions, and they were: 1, major site plan and building appearance approval is contingent upon the approval of docket number PV 25005 for a variation to permit an increase in the maximum permitted building height from 40 feet to 46 feet 1/4 inch. 2, the material shown on the rendering prepared by Harris Architects, Inc., received by the village on 8/19/2025 shall be used for construction. 3, Invisor roof screen shall be used to screen all proposed rooftop units in accordance with the rooftop screening cut sheet shown on sheet A3.0, prepared by Harris Architects, last revised on July 31st, 2025. 4, a permit from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago will be required prior to issuance of any village construction permits. 5, a building permit must be obtained from the Community Development Department prior to the commencing of any construction on the building addition. 6, a completed application for Wheeling business license for the new business occupying the building addition shall be included with the building permit application for the building addition to be submitted to the Community Development Department. And 7, a Wheeling sign permit shall be required in order to permit any exterior signage to be installed except for signage pursuant to Chapter 21.6 of the Wheeling Sign Code. And then on the ordinance that's in front of you for the variation for height, there were 2 conditions placed, and that was: 1, approval of the variation is contingent upon the approval of PSPM AJ 24-0003 for major site plan and building appearance, and 2, the operational limitations incorporated via ordinance number 5477 approved February 7th, 2022 shall apply to any proposed business that occupies the expanded portion of the building. And the plat of, the new plat was approved without conditions, or recommended for approval without conditions. But again, all 3 actions were recommended for approval by the Plan Commission, and they are before you tonight. Dan Shapiro is here representing them if you have any questions.
Trustee Papantos has something? Mr. Shapiro, come on up. We'll try and get you done quick and easy.
Good evening, Mr. Shapiro. I just want to verify that I remember the concept review, and one of the concerns of the board was water retention and detention. Will that be handled via MWRD permitting, so we're all clear on that and everything's good?
Yes, it's my understanding that the permitting is in process with MWRD from our team, and that engineering did not have any comments from what they've seen so far.
And the conditions as read, everybody's agreeable
Yes.
to those conditions?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Papantos. Any other questions or comments? If there are none, I would then be looking for a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. With conditions.
Item C. We'll do one at a time. Trustee Lang. Second. Trustee Vogel. Roll call.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. D, granting a variation from the height.
So moved with conditions?
Trustee Papantos, second Trustee Vogel. Roll call.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. And E, consolidation of lots.
So moved.
Trustee Kruger, second.
Second.
Trustee Lang.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, you gonna make it? Thank you. Okay. Good night, Sarah Telblad. Good luck.
13F, ordinance amending Title 19 zoning, Chapter 19.10.030, special uses of the Municipal Code of the Village of Wheeling, docket number PTA 250001.
Are we making life easier, Mr. Clicker?
We're sure trying, yes. This is a cleanup before you tonight, a text amendment to clean up our special use regulations. As it states, it is really just a general cleanup. We're revising some of the special use standards reviewed by the Plan Commission to maintain the key objectives and standards while imposing their relevance to evaluating the special use request. That's a long way of saying we're just bringing things up to current practices and standards. Additionally, we're going to look at when a special use, or proposing some changes to when a special use is transferred. Businesses sometimes sell, businesses sometimes change operators. Doesn't necessarily mean they need to come back for a new special use as long as they're staying within the guidelines of the previous approvals. And we're also looking at updating some regulations regarding the expiration of a special use. We want it to be very clear that a special use ordinance shall expire if the special use ceases to operate for 6 continuous months or more. There is one exemption to this, and that would be for drive-through facilities. Again, if a restaurant, which now it is no longer requires a special use, if they had a drive-through facility, a new drive-through, yes, would need a special use. But if a restaurant had a drive-through, they go vacant, so a new user comes in and takes that restaurant and wants to reoccupy the drive-through, as long as there hasn't been a substantial change in the area, we're saying that that would not need any new special uses. When I say new substantial, new residential development in proximity to the drive-through lane or anything along that nature, we don't believe that that should require a new special use. Those are really the really quick and dirty summary of what the changes are, but again, this is just really a general cleanup and clarification of rules and regulations.
Trustee Papantos, you had a question?
I just wanted to thank staff and the Plan Commission for going through all this. I mean, you summarized it quite succinctly, but I know it was a lot more work than that took, so thank you.
If there are no other questions or comments, I would be looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Vogel, second Trustee Papantos. Roll call, please.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. Official communications. Is this where I should have talked about the shutdown? No. Trustee Vogel, what have you got?
I'd just like to thank the residents for attending the community breakfast this Saturday. I hope you all had a good time, had enough to eat, and thank the fellow trustees and helpers that were there. It turned out to be a nice day, so thank you all.
Glad that was successful. I was playing with my granddaughter. Trustee Rufato.
And a shout out to Public Works, Matt, who helped us this time, and I know there's always someone from Public Works, but they always go beyond in helping anything they wanted, so anything we needed or wanted, he did a great job.
Nice, thank you. We still have the bills to pay for September 11th through October 1st, 2025. If no one has any objections, I would be looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second Trustee Kruger. Roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, now we do have an executive session this evening for the purposes of pending, probable, and/or imminent litigation. That being the case, I need a motion to recess into executive session and adjourn the regular meeting. There will be no business discussed after this. Motion, please.
So moved.
Trustee Kruger, second.
Second?
Trustee Papantos, roll call, please.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Lang?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Rufato?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, that concludes the business for the evening. This portion is adjourned. You guys don't